Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the
voices rising. Don't try to deny what you feel.
Will you give it to me?
It seems that all that was good has died and is decaying in me.
Will you give it to me?
It seems you're having some trouble
In dealing with these changes, living with these changes. Ow!
now. The world is a scary place now that you've woken up believing.
The enemy! Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Open up your hate and let it run to me. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. You mother, get up, come on, get down with the sickness. You fucker, get up, come on, get down with the sickness. And this is the gift that has been given to me. And when I dream, and when I dream, and when I dream, and when I dream. No, mommy, don't do it again. Don't do it again. I'll be a good boy. I'll be a good boy. I promise. No, mommy, don't hit me. Ow! I am to hit me like that, mommy. Don't do it. You're hurting me. Ow! I am to be such a bitch. Why don't you? Why you just fuck up and die? Why can't you just fuck up and die? Why can't you just leave me and die? Never stick your hand in my face. I can't bitch. Fuck you. I don't need this shit. You stupid, sadistic, abusive fucking whore. But you like to see how it feels, mommy? Here it comes, get ready to die. Oh, get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Open up your hate and then it open to me. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. You mother, get up, come on, get down with the sickness. You fucker, get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Madness has now come over me.
Welcome to the after show, guys. I'm Larry. With me, we got Lexi, Amanda C, and Starshine. How's
Hi, everybody.
doing?
Hola, guest mob.
Let me get
Hello.
the chat going. All right. So, that's fucking awesome. He waits till the end of the stream. Or was that breaking news?
That was breaking news as far as I know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, Doug goes down. Is over party. So,
Yay.
that's fucking awesome. I'm sharing this on Twitter. 'Cause I
I'm sure
forgot to.
Like, it's just, he won't sit there and he don't have the dedication to edit a video. This is like over with.
Yeah, he's too lazy. He won't do that. You're right.
Couldn't have happened to a more deserving person.
Yep.
Right?
Gotta love karma.
Yeah.
Just think, Keemstars is MFW's on Keemstars radar too.
Mm.
Uh-oh. You mean we won't have
Because
to
we all
see-
know that it was tweeted out when Grandpa flashed his itty bitty weenie. We also know that Keemstar does have the footage of her getting finger banged in front of God and everybody.
Yep. I still can't believe that
shit.
that happened on fucking live stream. Still.
So they just said, nope, you're done.
Yeah. No more for you. You're done.
And they
Oh, why
can
is he
do
gonna
that. I
film?
mean, it's their platform. They can do whatever the fuck they want, you know?
Yep.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm shopping for promise rings.
Aw, that's so sweet. For yourself?
In the mood for a promise ring?
Why not?
Are you at Walmart? Are you on Walmart?
No, actually, I was on Jared. I couldn't find any in the shape and style that I wanted. I really wanted a round center in a channel set with two pieces of metal that are going to be perfect for catching on everything and ripping apart.
Yeah.
That are kind of swirled around the round stone in the center. I mean. But damn, I mean, I just
Can't find it?
there's nothing on Jared's
Nope.
website that looks like it.
So, Star, why don't you
I
just call
mean-
your personal consultant that you went and met with?
Well,
in the middle of a pandemic.
I know.
You could just call
Yeah, try
them.
veils.
But I mean,
Different-
I've searched the white gold, I've searched the sterling silver, I've searched the engagement rings, I've searched the promise rings, and I just can't find what I'm looking for.
That's a shame.
It is. It's really a bitch.
Something that says "I love you" for 7 days only.
Maybe.
I
check a
mean, I
different
was
website?
thinking, yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to maybe go to Walmart to find what I want.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
that's
God,
good.
they've got so many of them, man. Fuck, I'm scrolling for days. They only show me 48 items at a time, and there's over 1,000 of them.
That's gonna take a while.
It is going to take a while, but I really, really, really want something that says, I'll love you until I do crack tomorrow.
Right. Maybe you could try those little bubble gum machines that sell them too for like 50 or 75 cents. I mean, go all out.
No, I want something that at least, looks fake. I don't want it to really, truly be plastic.
Yeah, true. Make sure you get some jewelry cleaner to turn it green,
Amen to that.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's showing me, how do I filter this out better? Let's see. Well, I know I definitely want a round cut for my center stone. Let's see.
For what?
Well, theoretically, I want a size 7. I want a promise ring that I can give Honey when he gets home that says, I love you until I do crack tomorrow. Shot by metal. Let's go white gold.
That dude was melting last night,
Oh my God.
right? So bad.
Oh, it was so horrible. And, okay, so let's think about Grandpa's behavior last night.
See,
Okay.
I didn't watch it, and this sucks.
Oh, there's tons of video. Well,
Clip.
here, Larry, I got a video I'll send you right now
Cool.
because I just happen to have it on my phone.
I like
Granted,
seeing
it was
good
the
stuff.
only one I took last night. The rest I
Or should I say fucked up things? I like seeing fucked
saw
up
on
things.
Twitter, but here you go, Larry. All right. Give it a minute. The Twitter's slow. It takes a minute to send. I'll give you a heads up when it's actually there. But okay, so let's think about the symptoms that Grandpa was exhibiting last night. He was incoherent, sweating profusely, and could not sit still for the life of him.
Was he talking a lot, grinding his jaw?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So let's think about if it was marijuana. Well, normally after marijuana, these are how you tell somebody is using marijuana.
They're happy.
They're very relaxed to the point
They
of
look
being
like me.
sleepy.
They get the munchies.
It heightens craving for food. It does make somebody it gives them a laissez-faire attitude. They have bloodshot eyes, dry mouth, okay. So no, nothing there fits. Well, let's see. Was he dropping acid? Well, acid, you experience hallucinations, strange behavior, definitely. Speech may be slurred, bordering on incoherent, absolutely. Erratic emotions and frequent mood changes, not so much. Sweaty hands, no, his face was fucking melting, not his hands. So it wasn't LSD. Let's look at cocaine, better known as crack blower snow. Let's see. Embarrassed, frightening, stressful. Cocaine disrupts your sleep. It causes you to act violent. They do have a lot of energy. Check mark. Coke users can stay up all night. They often act jittery and jumpy. Increased energy may speed up their speech. Yep, check mark.
Same with my
Let's see here. Let me continue reading. The mood swings, not so much. Physical appearance, rapid weight loss. Well, that hasn't happened at all. Nosebleeds. Nope, didn't have any of those last night. No, wasn't coke, wasn't crack. Let's see. Magic mushrooms. Nope, definitely wasn't shrooms. Dude wasn't hallucinating. Heroin. Well, we all know the signs of heroin because we all watched Amy Copsey. Dude did not have the opiate nods last night. So, nope, wasn't that. Oh, then we get to methamphetamine, which can be labeled as meth, crank, or Tina. Huh, that's odd. Anyway, this is coming, and if anybody else wants to read what I'm reading, I will be more than happy to send you the link. This is actually a website that I'm reading off of that is about, the signs of drug addictions to certain substances. So if, let's see, meth, awake for days upon time, a large number of tasks in a short period because they aren't stopping to sleep, mania, rapid speech, erratic behavior, high levels of energy. Yeah, we were somewhere in there last night. Agitation, paranoia, sense of high alert. Well, no, he wasn't really paranoid. And again, we all know that tweakers are skinny as fuck, and the rotted teeth and the sores on their face. Yeah, no, none of those. Now let's get to amphetamines, which can include speed and crank. People taking amphetamine may talk a lot, take quick breaths,
may talk a lot,
and act excited and shaky. Check mark, check mark, check mark. With the effects lasting up to 12 hours, check mark. Speed makes it hard for users to stand still and go to sleep. Check mark. Jittery feeling may indicate a sharp increase in anxiety and may manifest itself in physical symptoms such as nausea or diarrhea. Violent outbursts can be a sign that a person is using speed. The effects of methamphetamine can be quite similar. Now let's go to their mental and emotional state. Taking speed produces feelings of exhilaration, hyper alertness, and overblown self-confidence. Check, check, and check. And for the physical appearance, pupils may be large, check, and profuse sweating, check mark. Huh. And then combine that with the video that I just sent Larry, where the comment was made about another bump of speed. Well, then here we have it, folks. You want to know what you look like on speed? Go watch the stream from last night. And that, children, is why you don't do speed.
Please don't.
I need to go check the chat. Sorry, I was ring shopping. So I love it. So let's really look at what has happened in the past 2 weeks.
what has
Actually,
happened?
I don't even want to look at what's happened that far. Let's look at what's happened since the 9th of April. Well, the 9th of April was when she got so damn drunk she got finger banged.
Blech.
Okay.
The very next night, they got drunk again. And they were drunk the night before. So we definitely had 4 streams in a row where we're so drunk that we're a fucking mess. Then we take a couple days break off of streaming. Then we come back and we do a stream, and now we're cleaning the fuck out of everything. And we're cleaning the fuck out of everything. Like a day after Grandpa comes out of the bedroom, shaking a pill bottle, and her getting all excited. Wonder what the fuck was in the pill bottle. And then we have, 4 more drunken streams in a row.
Oh my god.
We have gone through at least, I have counted, 5 big ass jumbo bottles of vodka in that time.
Damn.
We've had, and then Wednesday night we had a stream where she's hoarding her money, she's getting the fuck out of there. She knows that the relationship is no good, blah 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 blah. Then the next night, Grandpa just magically produces a fucking ring that she's got no clue about, and oh my god, he really does love me.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
She went on for an hour like that. It was obnoxious. So unbelievable. Like I hope nobody believed that.
When every independent jewelry store in the fucking country is shut down right now. You want to get on one knee and propose? You got like 2 choices, maybe 3. You got Walmart. Does Target have a jewelry department?
They do.
Okay, so Target, I know my Target here doesn't, but and Kohl's, I think.
Yeah.
But even
Kohl's
I know
open?
our local Kohl's are closed.
I was gonna say Kohl's isn't open. It's not essential.
Yeah.
So and I mean, I don't know about the rest of you girls on the panel or in the chat, but I have always dreamed since I was a little girl that my engagement ring would come from the same store that my maxi pads come from.
I knew it was gonna be something fucked up. I knew it.
I want to be able to go to the pharmacy and buy my birth control. And then I want to go to the hygiene department and I want to buy my douche and I want to buy my maxi pads and I want to buy condoms. And on the way out, I want to swing by the jewelry department and go pick up my half carat of fucking lab created nothing.
That's right, and you want to make sure you get your earrings of lab created nothing too. So you may.
Because you know what?
You're worth it.
Mine is not much because we put our priority into providing for our children
Correct.
versus my wedding set. Not only that, but I wanted to start somewhere small because I know I'm going to be with this man for the rest of my life. And on big anniversaries, I kind of want to give him some place to go with it. But you know what? When you get a man who will turn around and give you something more like that, yeah, it's only a half carat. And actually, when you put them both together, yeah, I got a total of, I got a 1 carat total set. But you know what? When you get something real like that, versus something that came from the next aisle over from the fucking Depends, then come talk about how surprised and excited you are. When you get something like that, you know, then you can sit there and be speechless for an hour.
Can, can we stop talking about douches and stuff in the chat, please?
Summer's Eve
And
bothering you,
Alpha
buddy?
Dog. I don't. Alpha Dog's like, I come back to douches and tampons and shit. What the fuck?
Oh, she could have gone to the pawn shop. There was another place she could look.
They're non. I don't think. I think
they're
they're
non-essential.
non-essential. They're
Yeah.
closed.
No, they're open. They're open.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Don't ask me how they're essential, but they're open. At least here in Texas.
I guess people need to pawn their shit to buy food.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, all I'm saying is that we all know that that is a $9.99 Walmart special sitting on a big table in the middle of the aisle as fashion jewelry.
Yep.
And you don't sit there and freaking talk about how you're leaving the dude one night only to accept his quote unquote promise the next night, only to get pissed at him for doing what you know he does already the next night, the night after that. Because if you want to sit here and try to tell me Grandpa ain't dropped some speed in the 8 months they've been together so far, and that this is the first time she's ever seen it, I'm calling bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think she got mad because she didn't take it.
I think that's
Mad at him.
exactly it.
Yeah.
What was she addicted to before she had the surgery and before food? Wasn't there something she quit?
Oxys.
Yeah.
Oxys.
I thought she said heroin at one point. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong.
Oh, that's Grandpa's son that was living there.
Okay.
That's
Oh
that's
my
little
God.
Dill, baby Dill, whatever the fuck she calls him.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so that whole side of the family has, you know, a heroin and amphetamine problem, and she likes her oxys and of course food and
That's probably why she
self-admitted cocaine.
Oh
That's
my
probably why
God.
she doesn't talk to her. Her family doesn't talk to her.
It's crazy.
I'm just thinking, oh, Jason, my husband is one hell of a man. The dear Lord broke the mold when he made that man. And if you don't believe me, you can ask anybody who's met him.
He's a solid, good dude. He's a good egg. I've met him. He's good people.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you drank him under the table until he was sitting on the toilet puking.
He told me he could drink me under the table. Now, when you do that to me, it's a challenge, and I hate losing. So,
Between the two of you though that night, I really don't think there's
yeah, but
there were any winners.
no, there was no winners at all. I agree.
Oh.
Zach, just ignore my faces. I'm high as fuck right now.
Me too. My eyes
Not
are
me
very
yet.
I had 3 eyedroppers full
God,
before we
Larry.
started and then smoked a joint. I'm not done the joint yet, but I figure I better stop now before it makes me feel weird. Like really bad, you know.
You know, I'll give MFW this. Her little fashion piece. It is extremely pretty. I won't lie. Do I like the little metal swirlies that go around the center stone? No, I don't. Because those are pointy and they're gonna grab onto everything and bend and break. But is it pretty? Yeah, it's okay. Come talk to me when your shit's real, though.
You know, the first time she goes to wash a dish or anything like that. Not that she does that in that place, But the first time she uses a washcloth or anything like that, and that rips on the and pulls the stones out, she'll be cursing that.
Oh yeah,
She doesn't even wash her ass, let alone a dish.
True.
right.
She's
She
wearing the
waits.
same
She
clothes.
waits for Grandpa to drop some crank and just lets him do the dishes. Zach, quite honestly, Honey is both of those. He is very much a manly man, and he is also a very good man with a very, very good heart.
Facts.
Angry Fat Man. I like Diodario's and Dean Markley. Eights. Whatever. I mean, I'll play whatever as long as they're 8 through 36, 38, some shit. I don't remember.
You know, it was crazy though, Star. Were you in there the night of the breakup extraordinaire when she was saying, "Oh, I know, I'm gonna leave him," and
Yeah,
that shit?
that was the night before the
The
ring.
promise ring, right?
Yeah.
Did you see that one chick, and I forget her name, how she was saying that we needed to all give our stimulus checks over so we could get her a place?
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Fuck her.
You know what I'm
Fuck
gonna do with my
her.
stimulus check? Because I got $2,900. Thank
Wait.
you very much, President Trump. I
Hard to hear
appreciate
me.
it. I don't mind that your name's signed to it at all.
Did my volume go down in the Hangouts call too?
No, I don't think so.
No.
I think it's
Because
the
they're
same.
saying it's hard to hear me and I'm not very high on the meter.
Yeah, no, you sound.
I'm gonna try to add so I don't get too loud in the Hangouts call. I'm gonna try to add something. What can I add? Filter. No. Yeah, go on, carry on.
But no, you're absolutely. Okay, so I got my 2,900. You know what I'm doing with it?
What?
I'm paying my fucking bills.
Me too.
Because you know what? Did I really need the money? No, I didn't. Thankfully, by the grace of God, we're in an okay position right now. But in case you haven't seen the price of oil lately, or you haven't filled up your gas tank lately,
Yeah, it's rough.
I know that shit's gonna change here. Actually, I'm amazed it hasn't changed already. Let's be real. We've survived 4 rounds of layoffs in the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, my brother got laid off from his oil rig parts job.
Oh, the oil industry it's bad. It's bad.
But I didn't really want to say anything to spook you, Star, because I thought, well, now that the suppliers for the rigs are laying off, that's doubly bad.
Oh no, I mean we know that shit's getting bad. I mean, there's no doubt about it. And we know that, granted, we were fortunate enough to survive the first 4 rounds of layoffs, but there's nothing guaranteeing that we're going to survive the 5th or the 6th or the 7th. So, what did we do with our stimulus check? We paid our bills ahead. So that way, when we do get laid off, we're not going to be hurting that damn bad.
That was good. That was a good.
The
idea.
last thing I did was go to Walmart and buy a cheap piece of junk just so that way I could try to make myself look better on the internet than what I really am.
Hey, I'm gonna check my mic real quick, okay? Check. It's not working. Oh yeah, it did. Okay, it's too much. How about that? I think that's probably a little too much. How about that? Yeah, I'm asking the chat, guys. Okay, is it good now?
Can you hear me now?
All right. Cool.
And cold. I mean, let's face it. Oil right now is $18.27 a barrel.
Yeah.
All of these companies need to be at least $30 a barrel just to break even. And if y'all think that what the oil field's going through right now ain't gonna come back and kick you in the ass later, surprise!
I don't know if anybody else is, but we're experiencing meat shortages here already.
Yep,
Meat?
a lot of the
Oh,
meat
yeah.
processing facilities.
That was the first thing.
We're gonna try and find some rabbits.
It's a little too warm to be rabbit hunting.
No, not hunting. I want to buy rabbits. I want to buy live rabbits.
Good luck, because that's also the same thing with chickens. A lot of people are buying chickens, and to just even the little baby chicks. They're
We need chicks
selling them
to.
as fast
Yeah.
as they can get them in.
Yeah, we
I don't
need to
want the little
find.
bastards,
We need
but
to.
I'm just saying.
We need to find some chickens, some turkeys, and some rabbits.
Let's see. Where's the
And
data
toilet
here?
paper.
They changed our case data website. Outbreak data, that's what I wanted. So I know here in Colorado, as a group, so like Cargill Meat Solutions, which is a meat packing plant, has 18 positive cases. So obviously they're not going to be cranking a lot of shit out.
Well, they said they won't close too, so that scares me too. Because if they close it, then there's no production of meat, and that's why
We had
really ugly with people. That's
we've got a factory here in the state
uh-huh.
that has 102 of its employees that tested positive.
Wow.
Confirmed positive test.
Wow.
Yeah, no problem, Jason. I'll just go out and get a bidet, set it beside my toilet, plumb it.
Oh yeah, no toilet paper.
Cut the
here either.
floor up, redo the floor. Because of no toilet. No, I got a shower. It's fine.
You know what? That's why that's why we have something called washcloths.
Uh-huh.
Get done taking a shit, you use the washcloth, some soap, some warm
We
water,
haven't-
you wash your ass.
I don't know if
Yep.
I can do that.
You have to. We have a lot of washcloths, too. There's a pile of them in the sink, just in case.
I'll use paper towels.
I don't want to fuck my septic system up.
That's why you just have a little trash can right there next to the toilet.
No.
Throw it in there. Get
Yeah.
done. Pick up, tie off the little trash bag and throw it away. It's no different than going camping.
And that's why Amanda would never go camping unless they're the motorhome.
Oh, Amanda,
That's why I've got the traveling palace now.
Amanda, you never shit in a bucket.
No.
Yes.
Ooh, no.
Yep, we got an old folding metal chair that we took the seat, cut a hole in the seat, put a toilet seat on top of it, and a bucket underneath it. There you go. Have a nice day.
I'm always afraid a snake could come up and bite you in the ass.
Wouldn't be the first. Well, no, I've never been bitten in the ass by a snake, but I'm sure somebody has.
Ow, that would hurt.
God.
Oh, no. That one was a piece of work, though. I can't even.
Well, and Tina's asking too for her ramp that everybody gives their stimulus checks.
just
Did
got-
y'all not check that shit?
She just got a check. She got her stimulus check. So, hello.
Well, and even if she hasn't got it yet, it's coming.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, yeah. If it's mailed to her, it's coming.
I mean,
I know.
Y'all don't know that like the VA will build ramps. My neighbor next door, he's a veteran. He has a ramp.
yeah, but see, she's not a veteran. Grandpa
No,
is,
but
or
her
her
dad
dad is. But her dad doesn't need the ramp. She does.
Oh, well, damn. I didn't know what his status is, if he needed one or not. See, but nobody needs to be given a check towards stuff like that. I'm sorry. I know that makes me an asshole, but my landlord billed ours for my mom. So if she's renting, maybe he will do that.
Jason,
I
I
mean,
don't.
I'm not gonna go ahead.
Jason, I don't know where to find the music of me singing on the pre-show, but thanks. Sorry.
Thank you. Um, yeah, I'm not about to judge anybody by how they choose to spend their stimulus check. I mean, you can either, you know, use an iota of intelligence and use it for what it was given for, and that is paying your fucking bills, or you can't, if you feel like, a 70-inch 4K TV from Walmart is, something that you absolutely need to have, then by all means, go buy it. If you've got outstanding debts and you owe people money, you can use it to repay those
Yeah,
debts.
pay back the debts
But
that are owed from people that gave to you when you were in the time of need and you asked and you received. Now it's time to pay them back. Sorry.
no, you're absolutely correct. It is, I
Mhm.
mean, hell, there's 1,200, $1,200, give or take, that you weren't expecting. Shit, yeah. Pay your debts with them. Pay back the people you owe. I mean, hell, even MFW supposedly says she's going to pay back Reggie what she owes. Now, I'll believe it when I see it, and I sure as
Yeah.
hell ain't going to hold my breath. But I'm just saying, you know, pay your bills, pay your back debts, or go buy a 4 fucking K TV. I don't give a shit.
I'm going to pay my bills. I'm going to be a responsible person.
It's what I did. Well, technically not yet. Bills aren't quite due yet. I'll pay them in another week. But doesn't mean I'm going to touch that money between now and then. No, it means I'm going to do what I'm supposed to. Hmm.
Yeah, I took my
September
meds.
25th.
Good, you took your meds. You don't need the passed out, Larry.
I took my meds after the show started. That's one of the, like, I had a coughing fit, and then I shut the camera off to go get my meds.
Yeah, I got
and take
nervous
them.
because he didn't come back on camera. I was like, is he okay? Worried about him.
Mm,
Thinking he probably fell off the chair and we don't even know because he turned the camera off.
yeah.
He's just like, yeah, leave the camera on if you're gonna fall out of your chair.
I mean, yeah, I mean, we do want to see it, but we also are concerned too.
No, I'm not legendary. Thank you.
I got a kid cleaning house right now because he wanted to earn some money. And all
Yeah,
he's doing is taking the mess from the front of the house and bringing it into my fucking room.
Oh, that's gonna last a hot minute. Are you just trying to keep them from killing each other?
what? I'm reading these like, who's this angry fat man?
Uh,
I don't know. I've never seen them.
Oh, I sat here and scrubbed everything because I was just so mad.
whoa.
And I'm not going to lie, the thing that's got me so freaking mad is this whole
Mhm.
Amazon list thing.
Oh, don't get me
You know,
started.
because the whole. Okay, first of all, Isaac never asked for donations. That whole day started with him saying that he wanted to do something. And we were brainstorming ideas. That and just because we were doing that is what caused the donations to come in.
Just because he said, "How can we help people?"
By
Yeah.
the end of that show, there was a chat created and people added into it that were asking for help because we were trying to figure out the best and most transparent way that we could do it. Because believe me, I know all I know there are specific laws about, you know, fundraisers during emergency situations. And
Right.
that's why when firemen brought up the Amazon list that night in the after show, it was like, oh, that's fucking perfect.
Mm-hmm.
We're not giving people money. We're actually buying the things that they're asking for. So we don't have to worry about, somebody saying they need X amount of money for this and then going and redecorating their spare bedroom. Bingo, perfect. We have receipts to prove everything that's been sent, everything that's been done.
Frickin' Star.
Bingo, perfect. This is the best way to do this. And, we have helped people from every community within this little corner of YouTube. We've helped people we don't even fucking like, but we helped them because it's not about the petty bullshit right now. It's about everybody coming together and doing what is best for this country. Do you think fucking people during World War II were fucking sitting here moaning and bitching about their damn neighbor? Or leaving nasty letters on their neighbor's door about, oh, you're supposed to be staying at home. Help support the war effort. No. Everybody came together and they worked their ass off to take care of the things that were needed in this country at this time, or at that time. Everybody put their differences aside and came together in the spirit of one cause. And we are doing exactly that with these Amazon wish lists. And you know what? If you don't like it and it pisses you off because we've done it in a way that is transparent, honest, and in good faith, then that just speaks to the hate living in your heart. And you need Jesus. Go get some.
Amen.
And then when you find Jesus and you decide to swallow your fucking pride and ask for the help that you need, maybe we'll help you too.
Or my option, you could just go fuck off. Simple too. Just saying. The trolls.
We have completed, and when I say we, I mean Death Mob. I mean Isaac and the mods. And we've even had people come in from other communities asking if they can help too. We had a young lady who was due at the 1st of April, who, because of the quarantine and the stay-at-home orders, were not able to have the appropriate festivities in order to get the things they needed for said baby that was about to arrive. We had a donor from another community come in and say, you know what? Her story really speaks to me. Let me help her. And I can tell you that that woman got everything she needed for that baby, who was born a couple weeks ago, happy and healthy, and both mother and child are now safe at home. And that mother is not sitting there crying, wondering how they're gonna put the baby down to sleep, how they're gonna dress the baby, how they're gonna put that baby in diapers, how is that baby gonna drink out of a bottle when I don't have anybody. No, all that got taken care of. So now that brand new mother has the ability to stay safely in her home with her baby because somebody from another community went, you know what? I would like to help them. We have members of Guest Mob who needed medical supplies.
Yep.
They got them. We had members in Guest Mob that needed food. We got it. They got them. Diapers, wipes, disinfectant stuff, food, baby items, you name it.
Pet food.
Pet, oh God, so much pet food
Yeah.
and litter and,
Yeah.
you know, no, nobody's bought a fucking marble cat bowl, but we've bought
damn.
plenty of food that you put on a paper plate and feed the cat from.
John Jones says, please send me $20 for weed. Yeah, no, it don't work like that.
All I'm saying is that, you know, Guest Mob's done a lot over the 2.5 years now that I've been around. And yeah, Isaac's generosity has turned her around and bit him in the ass a bunch of times. But that doesn't change the fact that he is still giving back to those who support him and even those that have trashed him. Because at the end of the day, we're all fucking human beings. We're all in this together and we all need help. Hell, even I need help. But you know what? Hand to God, thankfully, I'm in a position to where I can go buy food. I can go, you know, I can afford to buy the things that I need, but the things that I need, money can't buy. But yet, Guest Mob is there every single day. Hey, Star, you're having a bad day? Come talk to me. Guest Mob does more than just give out food or help somebody with their electric bill or help somebody fucking redecorate their spare bedroom or, you know, fucking give somebody an Xbox that they can sell and go buy crack with later. I mean, there is so much more that the people in this community offer because we are a fucking family. And I am so sick and tired of people who think it is okay to tear down that family dynamic just because they're purely jealous that they aren't in it or they don't have that same dynamic within their own community. Tired of it. You know what? Stop talking shit. Be about it. Fucking stand up and do something. They're all talk.
Oh yeah, they are. They wouldn't call their fellow friends on the phone if they were having a bad day at all.
What's with
They-
the
They don't
angry?
care. That's why. They don't care about their communities. Come on. You know
Well-
this.
What's with the angry faces, Elaine?
I think she's just feeding off of my anger.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, I feel very strongly about it because, you know, I have put a lot of work. We all have, not just me. There are so many people behind the scenes that have put in so much time and so much work into these Amazon lists. And you know what? When you sit there and you bash Isaac and say it's all bullshit, you're not bashing him, you're bashing all of us.
Yeah, fuck off.
And I'm tired of it. When you call his credibility about these Amazon lists when into question, you're calling my question you're calling me out. You're calling, you know, you're questioning my truthfulness and my
Yep.
morals and
Me
my
too.
values and my honesty. And Star may be a lot of things. I may be a big mouth bitch. I may be a stoner. I may be a whore. I may be whatever you want to call me. That's all well and good. I don't give a shit. But there are a couple of things that people cannot say about me. One, I'm not a fucking liar. Two, I do have morals and I do have values. I mean, we want to be real talk. You know what? Yeah, there's some things that Isaac says that I don't necessarily agree with morally. There's some things that Larry says that I don't necessarily agree with morally. But they're entitled to have their opinions just like I'm entitled to have mine. I listen to theirs, they listen to mine. It's all good. But at the end of the day, it doesn't change the fact that we're all here for each other. And it doesn't change the fact that this whole Amazon list thing has been done. Honestly, it's been done transparently and it's been done in good faith.
Yep.
And that's why the trolls are so fucking pissed about all this. Because those three things are a fact. And they can be proven all day long.
And it
They're
goes
pissed because they can't find anything.
and it goes against everything that they say we are. You know, it's
I
fucked
mean, we
up.
dedicated nights not to crap talking, but to spending time just to sit there and repeat over and over, and that's not a bad thing. So that we would, find people who needed help, that were out there searching for something to eat.
And let's make this clear. We're still doing these lists.
Right.
We knew that it was going to be a big wave in the beginning. And then things were going to be okay for a little bit. And that would allow us time to regroup. And then we knew that we'd get another wave. Right now, we're waiting for the next wave. But I'll tell you what. You send me a list right now, we'll see how quick that motherfucker gets filled.
Yep.
Better not have no chicken fries on it.
Fucking chicken fries.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
chicken
had to-
fries, pistachios, energy drinks, and marble cat bowls are not essential fucking items.
Had to lighten the mood.
Is this a repeat?
Fucking aggravated.
Oh, it makes me so mad. It really does. Because, I mean, it's not we all make personal decisions in our life every day.
Yeah.
Okay, to be better people.
Correct.
Some of that is as simple as, how many times have I gone through the drive-through at Starbucks, back when I was working? Go to Starbucks in the morning and get my coffee, pull up, and been told, hey, the person in front of you paid for you. What do you do in that moment? You pay for the next person. And you keep it going to see just how far, I mean, that's just what you do.
It's funny you say that because anytime I drive on the parkway, I always pay for the person behind me.
Exactly.
And I mean, it's a little amount of money, but I always do it.
Or it's something as simple as, let's say you go to the grocery store and you're walking up to the front and you see a little old man getting out of his car in the handicap spot. And, his fucking cane fell on the ground and he can't reach it. Go pick it up for him. Ask him if he needs any help. Would you like me to go get you a car? Did you need a motor? Is there any, just if everybody in the world would make one choice per day to do something for somebody else, a complete stranger, do you know how much better of a world this place would be? Let alone to be able to be part of something like these Amazon lists where we're not just helping one person. We're helping entire families, and we're
Exactly.
helping multiple. Yeah, we may have filled 30 lists, but how many people did those 30 lists go to help? Just because we filled one list, hell, there could have been 4 or 5 family members that we helped with that one list.
Yeah.
Right?
So how in the hell can being part of something that is spreading so much good be bad? And why do you want to tear it down instead of be a part of it? That's what's
They're
wrong with
miserable.
this world. Everybody wants to tear down shit. How about
You cut out, Star. Seahag, the topic is right now. The topic is
and be completely honest and be completely real and be like, guys, I have a problem. I'm an alcoholic and I need help. I'm going to be going to rehab. But I'm a little I do pay most of my dad and Lana's bills because, they can't or won't work. And I'm worried about, taking care of them while I'm in rehab. So if you guys wouldn't mind helping, I'd appreciate. You know what? If that bitch ever humbled herself and came to us and came to her community, and she was 100% real, and she was gonna do it to better her life instead of just go buy another fucking, handle of vodka, I might actually be the first bitch to be like, here's some money.
yeah.
Go make your life better. Go be a positive influence in this world. Now, granted, that would never happen, but I'm just saying, why don't people want to do good? I don't get it. Why do you want the world to be such
They're
a
greedy.
miserable
They're all out
fucking
for
place?
themselves. They, I mean, imagine how bad it must have pissed other communities off seeing their people come over helping us help people. You know what I mean? Like, and they're greedy. They want it for themselves. That's why they talk shit and say shit and fucking.
Because they're energy vampires. Literally, like, they just read off the negative energy and that's all they want. And so they put it out into the world too.
I don't know. That's probably my biggest beef with this whole COVID thing. When it first started, I really, really thought that we would see a surge of humanity in a way that this country has not seen in a couple, if not more, generations. I really did. But instead, what am I seeing? Well, you've got 6 rolls of toilet paper in your house and I don't have any. So why did you buy toilet paper? I need it. Oh, you've got, let me go buy $10,000 worth of fucking hand sanitizer and double my money. Instead of, donating it, I don't know, to a hospital, a nursing home, a homeless shelter, those that are most at risk. Since when did the almighty dollar become more important than human beings? So sad. Sorry. Y'all's got me in a mood today.
That's okay.
I'm so upset with humanity in general right now.
Well, look on the bright side. Doug got his streaming privileges revoked.
Thank God. There is some.
Yeah, what about his other channels, though?
What other channels?
Oh, he's got to have other channels. Everybody's got a backup channel, right?
Well, I don't think so. I don't think Doug does,
No?
to be honest with you. I'm
Cool.
sure somebody will create one for him.
Yeah.
but nobody's gonna know what that channel is, how to find him, and he'll end up streaming more hate, more negativity out into an already hateful and negative world for like 20 people. So whatever.
Yeah, but he's got to have enough subscribers to do it. So unless he, oh, let's just
He
keep our
can
fingers crossed
he
it don't
can
happen. Okay.
no, he can go live because he uses a computer. He just can't get super chats. So if he has another account, he can go live. So if
Oh my
he, I'm telling you, I'm pretty, because this is what, Dougie 2 West. Where's the other ones?
Well, the only reason why it's Dougie 2 West is because Bridget was the legal owner of the original Doug West account, and she shut that shit down.
Oh.
That's the only reason there's a number 2.
Is
Well-
he smart enough to sign up for this shit? I'm not trying to be rude, but
Oh, I'm sure one of his idiot trolls will do it for him or walk him through it. Who knows?
who knows?
And I mean, that's just it. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I haven't really been watching a whole lot of streams lately. Just because I am. I'm so sick and tired of listening to people be like, me, 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 me.
Yep.
Right now, the world is not about you, motherfuckers. Right now is the time where we are all supposed to come together and show what the good things are about humanity, not what the bad things are. I mean, I sit down to say my prayers at night before I go to bed. And I continuously have this image of Christ looking down on all of us right now and how we're handling this coronavirus thing. And he's weeping, absolutely just weeping. Because there's no humanity left in the world anymore. And those that try to show a little bit of humanity, we get crucified for it. We're the bad people because we're trying to do something good. And it's all because, people, we live in an entitled society now. Everybody feels like they're entitled to. Bitch, the only thing you're entitled to is to live, breathe, die, and pay taxes.
I don't know.
And
People
you're entitled to get on your mouth, get on YouTube and run your mouth about the stupid idiots in the world. Because we do still have freedom of speech.
I mean,
But
we're so blessed. We have a roof over our head. We have clothes on our bodies. I'm assuming most of the people in the chat at least have them in the drawer. If you're naked, I don't want to know about it. But, you have shoes to wear. You have hopefully food to eat. You're blessed if you can walk around your house right now. And my mom used to say, every day I get up breathing, that's a blessing from God.
amen.
I have shorts on, fat man.
Thank you for having shorts on. It's a blessing to get up every day and be able to just be. Even if we're going stir crazy right now, I didn't plan to be this. I know there's a lot of people in this chat are like, I didn't sign up to be homeschoolers. I get it. That's
Yeah.
the one thing that drives me absolutely crazy. I get it. That's the one thing that's driving me crazy. And I feel so bad for the little ones who don't really have an understanding of what's going on. They've missed, most of the big major, like Easter. They couldn't go out and celebrate Easter, go to church. They're not going to school. They're not getting the social interaction that they need, but they can't have right now. They're not seeing their grandparents. They're, all this stuff. And they're hearing their parents talk about deaths here, deaths there. I pray for the little ones. And
Well,
the
not
older
only that, But we've got couples who have been married 40, 50, 60 years. Who can't even fathom what life was like before their significant other, and now they can't even be with them because one of them's high risk and one's not.
Right. My niece can't go see her mom because she's a nurse. She's an essential worker. She goes straight to her house. She can't go see her mom. She hasn't seen her in weeks.
I mean, these trolls are sitting here trying to fucking somehow prove, which they're not going to be able to, but somehow prove that Isaac has done something wrong with these wish lists when we have people that have been married 50 years that have to talk to each other through a fucking window.
Yeah.
We have people in the hospital dying alone.
Right.
Because it's not safe for their loved ones to be there with them.
Right. People in hospice, they're by themselves.
We have kids that have worked their asses off. Some of them have been working their ass off for 17 years. Some of them have been working their ass off for 13 years. None of them are going to get the kind of celebration or recognition that they deserve. And you always want to sit here and talk about how, the isolation's getting to me. Oh my God, I just can't take it anymore. What if this had all happened 30 years ago? Before Netflix, before YouTube, before the internet, before video calls and conference chats. How would you be then?
We'd be
Thank
outside.
God we have the ability now to have things like computers and smartphones and smart TVs and all this shit to keep us entertained through this time. Yeah, Isaac didn't stream for 3-4 days. You know why? Because he was spending that time with these kids. Because he's trying to keep life as normal as he can for them. So that way they're not emotionally touched or damaged by what's going on in the world right now. And a lot of us that are parents are doing the same thing. That's just right, Fraulein Mood. First world fucking problems. Fucking grow up already. That's my challenge to anybody, friend or foe, that is listening to me right now. I challenge you all that by the end of the day, you do one good thing for a complete stranger. It can be a kind word. It doesn't have to do anything. It just doesn't have anything to do with money. You know what? If you have to run to the store for an essential, why don't you go ahead and get the fucking sanitizer and the paper towel from the clerk, go wipe down a cart for an old man who can't bend over to do it, or an old woman. Or if you're in the grocery store, why don't you reach up on the top shelf for the lady who's too short to reach? Why don't you give a clerk at any store, anywhere, a kind word? And you know what? Since we're all supposed to stay home, why don't you say a kind word to somebody on the internet that you normally wouldn't? I challenge every single person, friend or foe, that hears this to do one positive thing in the world today.
That's what's crazy. People are saying, "Oh, this is the end of days. This is the end of days." I'm like,
I'll
well,
be
why
right
don't you
back.
act like it?
Well, if you really think this is fucking revelations come to pass, then you know what? Y'all are doing the wrong thing. all you're doing is buying yourself a one-way ticket straight to hell. You know what? If you really think it's the end of times, get right with God. First step towards getting right with God, do one unselfish act. Do one thing today for somebody else in this world that doesn't benefit you. One. That's that. Honestly, that's the. This whole thing. I mean, my faith in humanity is completely shot. Completely shot.
It's okay. Hi, Ninja Mama. I'm sorry about that. She says I can't see
Oh,
my best friend, and she can't see his babies because she took care of his babies. What do you mean? What happened to this show? This is the after show. We sit around and shoot the shit. This isn't a lecture. This is just we're just sitting here saying
I'm
what's on
just
our heart.
betting right now.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you don't like that, I'm sorry. I mean, you want me to talk some shit? Give me something to talk shit about. But right now, I'm talking shit about the fact that fucking human beings suck.
Kind of do.
Oh, by the way, speaking of something positive, here's some positivity I would like to spread out into the world today. She may not be with us at the moment, but today is Jade's birthday.
Yes,
So,
she is working right now.
not only is she spending her day exposing herself to fucking death
Uh-huh.
to make sure that people have the essential items they need, but she's also looking at some pretty bad fucking weather tonight on her
Sorry,
birthday.
sorry to hear that, Darkheart.
On her fucking birthday. So, if everybody would find Jade on Twitter and send her a happy birthday message and let her know she's appreciated, it would mean a lot to me.
See, Hag, you're misinterpreting. It's not angry in here. Star's just venting. So once you get to know us, no, we cut up and laugh a lot.
Fraulein, I am so sorry that you cannot be near your babies right now. The only thing you're complaining about is the homework that we're doing with the baby because it's like second grade homework and he's a kindergartner. So I'm just frustrated. That's all.
I have a question. So Isaac said something about Keem. Did Keem do a video on Doug?
No.
Well, I mean, he did the story was in Drama Alert the day of the confrontation.
Okay.
Keem has actually gone into Doug's stream and gone on his panel and
seen
asked
that,
him
yeah.
questions. So yes, Keem has played a small role in this, and he is aware of what's going on.
No, I thought he did like a whole drama alert on it. I didn't know that he did one on the confrontation.
Yes, he did. The confrontation
sorry.
was included in Drama Alert that day. The
The
day
echo
that
was
it all
me.
happened.
Sorry about your loss, Darkheart.
Yeah, sorry, Darkheart.
Very much so, Darkheart. It's I really I spent most of the day in tears yesterday. A young man that I went to high school with and was a member of the fire department in my hometown passed away Easter Sunday
Oh no.
due to COVID, and they had his funeral yesterday. And because of the social distancing requirements and whatnot, they did his entire funeral at the high school. And everybody lined up in their cars and sat and listened to the service in their cars. And anytime you have a first responder pass and they have a service, it's emotional anyway.
Yeah.
I lost my shit when they folded the flag and presented it to his wife, who I went to school with. I lost it when his oldest son, in his dad's fireman uniform, gave his eulogy. I really lost my shit when this young man's dad, who I grew up with, because he was a constant fit. He was one of those parents that volunteered in everything at the school. His mom and his dad both. And I watched his dad get up there and beg people to pray for his wife, because now his wife has COVID too, and he can't do another funeral.
Oh,
To
my God.
watch him lose it and beg people to pray for his wife because they just, he can't go through another loss. Oh, it broke my heart. And then of course, we had the bagpipe play Amazing Grace, and we had the ringing of the bell, and we had
Oh,
taps, and we had what else did they do?
Did they do the last call for him?
Yes, that's what I was thinking of. Hearing dispatch come over the radio with the last call. But the thing that got me the most was they had all of the fire department people that were out there, and all of the mourners drive past his casket and throw out white carnations. And to just, I can't even, I'm going to cry again.
Okay.
I mean, thankfully, a lot of us have not had immediate family touched by this. Some of us have, like Darkheart, and my heart just breaks for you, honey. You've been in my prayers for quite a few days now, because I knew that you were going through that with your family. But for the most part, we've all been fortunate enough to not, have to deal with immediate family members. But that doesn't change the fact that by the time this is over, almost all of us are going to have a John Stossdahl story. We're all going to have a story about somebody that we knew in some way, shape, or form that has passed away from this horrible, horrible virus. And at the end of the day, all I'm going to say about that is fuck China. I'm about damn near to the point where I'm ready to go drop a nuke on Wuhan. Let's just fucking nuke Wuhan, and then we get rid of the fucking laboratory and the wet market all at once. And while we're at it, let's just go ahead and fucking nuke whatever part of China it is that thinks it's okay to boil a dog alive.
Right.
fucking
Oh, I
disgusting.
saw that. Oh, man. Fucking disgusting.
Yeah, I'm not real happy with the Hoover. Well, let's just face it. Y'all's want a bit of. I'm gonna open a dangerous can of worms here,
Oh, jeez.
because normally we don't talk about politics.
Oh,
And I'm
no.
not
Really?
really gonna talk about
All right.
politics. All I'm gonna say is that for the past, 30 years, let's say old enough that I kind of understand politics, I have been a diehard liberal. All the way. Thanks to COVID, the first thing I'm going to do when the fucking shit reopens is I'm going to go change my party affiliation. The way the fucking liberals have handled this is all bullshit. I'm worried about the same thing, Fraulein Moon. She says I'm super worried that something more than a virus will come of all this, and it's you're absolutely correct.
Uh huh.
16 Haley Five says it'll be 16 years since I had my kidney transplant this Wednesday, April.
Congratulations.
Congratulations that you have gone 16 years
Uh huh.
after your
That's
kidney
amazing.
transplant. You haven't rejected and you're still in good health. A fucking mended that. Keep yourself safe. Like I said, I don't have a single fucking problem that our president's name is at the bottom of my stimulus check. Thank you, sir, for working your ass off to get it done. And fuck Nancy Pelosi.
I just want my fucking check already. God damn it.
I think it's crazy. That's just crazy.
Don't worry.
They're all selfish. They're all gonna get their insurance. They're all gonna get their check. They're all gonna get their, like there's no. They're not taking a hit, okay? None of those people in those offices are taking a hit. So that's all I'm gonna say about it. I hate politics, but these people making these big decisions, they're not being hurt by any of them.
I don't know, Michelle Bell. I sure as fuck hope so.
Actually, in regards to that rumor that they're going to be giving out 2,000 to each
I
person
doubt
next
it.
time, I would not hold your breath because at this point in time, the Democrats are protesting and refusing to come to work.
Yeah.
Peace.
But don't worry, they'll get paid for not coming to work.
Yeah, they're still going to get their paycheck. It's all good. But, if I looked at my employer and went, well, I'm not coming to work today because
Your ass get fired.
it's too dangerous and my ass is getting fired and I ain't getting paid for it.
I don't know, Michael G. I'm not buying weed with my money. The fuck? I don't know what a
Larry
pound
can get
costs.
a pound for $1,200. Well, let's see. Let's check my text messages. Monday
I don't know how much a
is
pound is.
$4.20. Canyon Cultivation BOGO 25% off. Wana BOGO 42% off. Order online. Wait till it's ready. 4 for $20 house joints, limited numbers, pre-packed, eighths of shelf flower for $20. So yeah, I could buy way more than a pound for $1,200 right now, and that's just one dispensary. Where's the other one? I'm getting all kinds of. Let's see.
I don't know what I'm doing yet, Brent.
$25 eighths or $150 ounces. Cool. There's 16 ounces and then. So no, you couldn't quite buy a pound, but close. Anyway, 4 joints for 20. Buy one package of 1906 chocolates, try one for $1. BOGO 50% off of Nanobite gummies. BOGO 50% off of Willie's Reserve 500 milligram cartridges. Ooh, that's what Amanda needs. Amanda needs her some Willie Nelson cartridges. Fuck Carol Baskin.
That bitch, Carol Baskin.
Hey there, all you cool cats and kittens.
Yeah, Elaine, Lori checks every day. It's Sunday. She's like, I'm not, because I said to her this morning, I said, you check today? She goes, it's Sunday. I said, what, computers don't work on Sundays? She goes, it's not going to be in there, trust me. I said, okay.
You'll see on the news 10 dead in Canada shooting. The hell? We had gone so long without a shooting. Gosh darn it. Can't people fucking behave? Never mind, answer my own question. Obviously.
Oh, I guess I'm gonna go look at Twitter and get pissed off again.
Mhm.
That's a funny sign. Hang on a second. I got a kid that would like attention.
Why shooting? Why now during this pandemic? What there was a shooting?
Canada. I was going to Twitter to look about it, but I haven't seen it yet.
Canada,
fine.
eh?
Yes. Hmm.
Sorry, somebody thought that they could come renegotiate terms and conditions of a deal made after the
Oh,
fact.
well, I don't think so.
No. See, the youngest wanted because he does have a vape, and as long as there's zero nick in it, whatever. I don't. I got way bigger fish to fry than a fucking vape.
Right.
You know what I mean? So he was out of vape juice, and he wanted me to go buy him another bottle, and I'm like, okay, well, what are you willing to do to earn it? Because I don't just give my kids shit, I make them earn it, so that way they understand when they move out of the house that that's how fucking life works. You have to earn the things that you want in this world. It's not going to be just fucking handed to you.
Pray for the people in Louisiana and where else was it? Alabama tonight. They're getting tornadoes right now.
Texas, Alabama, Louisiana, Mississippi, Georgia all definitely need our prayers today as far as the weather goes. There's no doubt about it.
I think it's all north and into the west of here, the line. It just like went to the east, so to speak, which I'm glad for. But the wind is something else.
Well, I know the storm chasers have been chattering a lot for about the past 4 days now about how severe of a tornado outbreak we will have in Dixie Alley today.
Yeah. It's because the weather's fluctuating so much. Like one day it'll be 60 or 50 and the next it'll be 80. It's just that time of year.
Excuse me for just a moment. I have to take this.
Okay. It's Nova Scotia that this shooting happened and they killed a police officer.
Ah, wonderful.
Yeah. 12-hour active shooter situation in the rural community, and I'm going to screw this up, Portapique, on Sunday. I want to think that's how it's spelled. It's Portapique. The gunman is dead. Not going to repeat his name. It's not worth repeating, but he's passed away.
Yeah, Dragon. She's got a fish tank. It's a little low on water. That's why you hear it. Even when it's full, you hear it.
Oh, son of a...
Been there since day one.
The police officer that was killed was a 23 veteran of the force and a mother of two. Oh my... Man. Dick.
So, I can't wait to see like some of this shit. Here, I'm gonna play a clip because I seen it and I wanted to watch it, but I didn't want it to blast over you guys.
No,
You'll have to hear the stream to hear it. It's something on Twitter from Savage about MFW. It's like a little scene from one of the streams that she did. Some shit.
I'd like to dedicate this song to my partner.
I'd like to dedicate this song to my goddamn.
Another bump to speed you up.
Another bump of what?
I'd like to dedicate this song
That's
to my
right.
What was that? Another bump of...
I'd like to dedicate this song to my partner.
I'd like to dedicate this song to my goddamn.
Another bump to speed you up.
Another bump to speed you up. Okay.
I'd like to dedicate this song to
That's
Huh.
right.
Well, there you go. That pretty much says it all right there. Because we all know what that means.
Yep.
Little bump to
Grandpa's
speed
getting
you up.
high.
Oh, fuckers in there doing lines of meth. Little bumps of meth.
Oh my god.
Huh.
Fuck idiots.
And they're just into all kinds of shit over there, ain't they?
Oh yeah.
I know people like
They
that
can't
though.
pay the
If
bill.
there's meth, they'll do, yeah, exactly. And then they'll, like right now, they're taking advantage of they can't get kicked out. I think they're probably not paying. Is he still working?
I'm not sure.
Because I think isn't he a welder? Is that essential? I don't know. I guess it all depends on what they're making, right?
True enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Because
I'm sure it's kind of like the oil parts industry, kind of like if it's parts for cars or something. You know what? Fuck it. I
Yeah.
don't know. It just depends.
people still need their cars. Yeah, I'm not sure what constitutes essential. Because like my Jeep's still not inspected.
Right.
It's registered and insured. I said to her, I'm not going to bother with fucking trying to find a garage that's open during all this. Just fucking. In fact, this is giving me time to go out and fix the door handle, so I don't have to pay them to do it. Because I think she was going to take her $1,200 and get everything fixed on the Jeep.
Yeah, y'all need 2 cars.
Yeah, I need to figure something out with that. Got to get my truck running, but that's going to take more than $1,200. But I might have enough to get it on the road. I'm not sure if I want to do that. See, well, I really want to beef up my computer, but I don't know, man. I need another car. It's time to like do what's right instead of do what I want to do. I kind of really want my truck on the road anyway, you know. If I can get the parts delivered. Rock Auto. I don't care where I get them from. I don't even know if the regular auto parts stores are open right now.
Wow. How
Are
fast
they?
time
Does
flies.
anybody know? Are the auto parts stores still open?
Some of them are, some aren't.
Okay.
Wow. 25 years today was the Oklahoma City bombing. Wow. It's hard to believe it was that long ago. I've been there, but I haven't been to the museum. Just went to the outside part. That is one of the most humbling experiences you'll ever have in your life. To see all those little not the little trees, little chairs for the children. Oh, God. Anyway, get back to the chat. Don't you play, stream. Don't you play.
Oh, well, shit. What are you going to do tonight, Lexi?
I don't fucking know. It depends if Kat calls me or not. We'll stream Tom Hiddleston shows and stuff. Stuff I ain't seen.
Really?
That'll be fun.
I was thinking of finishing this acoustic, maybe.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I got to get it done because I have another one to do. Not an acoustic, an electric. Big old hollow body. But
Yeah, they do have. I don't know if I don't want to say AutoZone's open or O'Reilly's are open. There's one or the other that's closed. I don't want to say for sure, Nikki. Because to me, it would seem like that's an essential service because you need things to make your car run. But I don't know.
I think tomorrow, if it's nice, I might go out and do the door handle. If it's nice. I should have done it today.
They're
Going.
wanting people to give them work. They
Cut.
probably are, and people are just kind of scared. I mean, a stranger in your car that may or may not have the virus. I get that. That's a closed place.
Yeah.
I get it. Okay, so it's AutoZone that's open. Maybe it's O'Reilly's it's not. I don't know.
AutoZone, that's cool. Well, actually, where I go, there's 2 of them. There's an AutoZone
Yeah.
and an Advanced. Peek up at the headline I posted. Not sure if you saw it. What headline?
That was a news headline from today. U.S. President Donald Trump warned China that it should face consequences if it was knowingly responsible for the pandemic. Okay. What is it going to change? I mean, for real, it's not going to bring dead people back. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but
Mhm. I seen an article where they estimate there was a lot more people killed over there from the corona than they let on, and they're judging that by cell phones
yeah, the pings off
accounts,
of them. Yeah, because
accounts,
they're all
canceled
issued.
accounts. Because when you get a cell phone in China, it's mandatory that the cell phone be registered to you with your ID, your social security number, all that shit, or whatever they use over there. And right now they're walking around and they have a color code on their phone whether they're okay to be walking around or they might have the corona, or if it's red you have the corona. Anyway, so they can tell because it's like mandatory, it's the law, you have to have a cell phone. So when the cell phone, if the person dies, that cell phone gets shut off, the account gets terminated, like automatically. And they're judging by that. It was like 25 million. And then they estimated it was like a few 100,000 businesses, landlines that went down, and they attribute a bunch of those to businesses that shut their shit off. But for the most part, so that's why they're like they think that they're lying about the numbers that actually died from it. So they're willing to they're covering up that it was them and how bad it was and everything like that.
So the answer is to get into a war, though. I mean,
No,
oh
it's
God,
not.
I'm sorry.
Here's the thing: if that many people died, like I don't know how big and populated that country is. They have been a threat to the United States for a very long time. And if Trump, I guess maybe if Trump sees a weakness where he can take them out, he probably would. This way we'd be the superpower or some shit. That's just speculation. I don't know shit about politics, so don't anybody get on my shit about anything I say. Plus, I'm
No,
high, okay?
not me either.
That's
It's
just what goes on in my head, okay?
that's fine. If y'all want to be like that, that's fine. If you want to war with them, but you better fully equip your people this time, because
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
feel like, when we had right after
They'll invade
Towers
here.
fell,
We need to protect ourselves.
you know,
Start rolling out the army trucks filled with ARs and some cases of ammo and just hand them out at everybody's
uh,
door. Arm
just
America.
I don't know.
Hell
I don't know
yeah.
what the solution is. 'Cause it's crazy. The whole thing is fucking nuts. I don't know. Yes, their government is corrupt as F, but it sure hasn't stopped us from being in bed with them long enough to take over all the technology and everything that only has their stamp on it.
No, they just make the technology because they work cheap.
Yeah,
That's all. It's a labor force.
I'm sure you would.
They
I'm
have
not
good
saying that.
technologies over there, but a lot of the big software developments and technological developments are over here. This shit gets farmed out over there. Most products that are made in China are by American companies, and it gets farmed out to China because they'll produce it way cheaper, which means more money in the corporate pocket. So, when you go to buy a fucking skill saw and it's fucking a piece of crap with a bad fucking switch or trigger, yeah, you'll know why. Because it was made in China, because they decided to farm out everything. Same with Makita and Milwaukee. Shit's all made in fucking
Mhm.
China now. You can't go out and get good fucking tools anymore.
Well, I don't know how to pronounce your name, Chala. I'm Marine, 30 years. Thank you for your service. I just want,
Yeah,
if you
thank you.
guys are gonna go over there, your men and women are gonna go over there. They better be protected to the hilt. I want you to have everything you need.
Yeah, I mean, like he said, we have more technology than anyone can even imagine. Yes.
Because I feel like sometimes y'all guys, you come back and you're just not treated right. And I don't, I want you treated right to the hilt, okay?
I mean, basically, China's a big manufacturer of chips. It's what they do.
Yeah.
A lot of it is chips, computer chips,
Oh, it's
chips for
Christian?
everything.
Okay. Well, hi,
Components,
Christian. Thank you for your service.
electronic components, computer chips.
And your
Should see
family
some of the
sacrifice so that you could serve.
should
Thank
see
you.
some of the factories over there.
I don't mean to be an ass. I just, losing friends after the towers went down. I want y'all armed to the hilt. Those people, they did come back, they didn't get treated right.
Well, who really needs to do schoolwork?
Yes, I know your brother needs to do schoolwork. Thank you.
Hi, Star.
Star's back! Yay! Well, that's fine too, Trump. Trump can send whatever he needs to send. I don't care. That's fine. I just want our people treated right, and when they come home, they're treated right. That's not a lot to ask, I don't think. For the greatest sacrifice that they give. To spend time away from their family.
Yep.
Don't come back. Some of them don't come back right, and they leave what they were behind in the country. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I have no clue what you guys are talking about, to be honest.
Oh, somebody put in the chat that they're thinking that Trump should retaliate in China if they prove that it was purposely set off.
Honestly, I think the best retaliation that we can give to China, honest to God,
Is
I think-
survive.
we cancel every manufacturing contract we have with them.
Build factories over here. Whoop ass on
Move
it.
that
Everything's
manufacturing back over to this country like it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So that way we're not dependent on them for half of our shit.
yeah, but if we do that, the prices of everything are gonna fucking be 10 times more than they are now.
Okay, and
Just saying.
They'll probably better build, and it won't have buildings with suicide fucking nets on them for every time somebody jumps off either.
okay, so what? My coffee maker is going to cost me, $80 now instead of $60? Well, you know what? I'm going to
No,
pay the extra
it'll-
$20 because
it-
it was made in this country.
It'll cost
And
you
you know what? It'll
300.
probably last twice as long.
It'll cost you $350.
Okay.
No, we were just saying that's why a lot of products are made there, because their workforce works for pennies, and they can pump out, a lot of things, even things made in America, are getting farmed out over there. Hi, Jade.
Well, happy birthday to
Hi.
you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jade. Happy birthday to
And many more.
you.
No, I think if we want to really, really hurt China hit China where it hurts, we start buying American-made products again,
Yep.
and
Yep.
we sanction the living fuck out of them.
Yep.
There
Yeah,
you go.
because like that trade embargo, weren't they let off of that because of how much trade we have with them? Because of all
Oh,
the products
but
are made there.
But see, President Trump did reinstate the tariffs. The tariffs have been being paid, and now Trump is pumping all that money into the farmers of this country to keep our food supply healthy.
Good. What the fucking good? That's the first I heard of that. That's fucking awesome.
If we want to really send China a message, we do it financially.
Yeah, because without us, their
cut
cash flow
motherfuckers
fucking
off.
stops. Yep. Fucking couldn't agree more. I'll pay more money for shit. I don't care. A lot of shit I buy now is American made.
Yep.
So, Jade, how's the birthday going?
I've been at work all day.
But you haven't blown away yet.
Huh?
You haven't blown it away yet, right?
Not yet.
Okay. That's good.
It's just been raining all day so far. So I don't know what it's going to do.
I think the major stuff's in Alabama and Louisiana right now, so I think you've got a few hours. Yeah. Unless no line is forming. I haven't watched the weather that far that way. I'm just looking at the tornado. So.
Well, here's the thing, guys. If shit like cell phones and tablets and shit that's made in China, Apple, Samsung, right? They're just gonna have to build factories over here and make shit themselves. They know how. It's not like China created the shit, designed the shit. They're just going off of specs. So you need one company that can do the things that they do to start up and get the contracts from Apple and Samsung, like the chip manufacturers. We will need a chip manufacturer over here, and it's going to need to be a big ass fucking building. Okay, but we will start making our own chips and shit, huh?
Yeah, we used to make chips. That's what I
Yeah.
did.
Lori used to make computer chips. It got no one wanted to buy them because they were getting them from China cheaper. So she's out of a fucking job. And did that shit when in the 90s? You were making chips, yeah. Clean room environment, hood, and all that, lining up the different fucking layers of the chip. Oh yeah. Yeah, her company did that. So we could do it over here. It's just you got to get the buildings and the tooling, and it's going to be a bump up in price because American workers get paid more. And
Okay, so if we're that damn worried about the rise of inflation by bringing manufacturing back to this country, then why don't we send the manufacturing to a country that doesn't let a global pandemic escape from their labs?
And there are a lot of them.
Let's. What about South Korea? Let's stimulate their economy a little bit.
That's right.
What about Taiwan? What about Vietnam? I mean, there are plenty
Oh yeah.
of Asian and European countries that would kill
Japan.
for the economic upturn that they would experience if we moved our manufacturing out of China.
Japan makes some of the finest fucking guitars ever made.
Hell, most of Japan's automotives are now built here in the U.S. because it's cheaper to build them here than it is in Japan.
Well, because Japan's way overpacked, right?
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Larry, no guitar talk. No, I mean, I know in the guitar business, there's guys who design a line of guitars and ship them to like Indonesia and shit to companies that build guitars. There's it doesn't have to be China. She's right.
Is that Darling?
And it's quality shit for cheap. So they work cheap as well. He says, yeah, Star's right. There's a bunch of other, not a million other countries, because there's not. Okay.
Go watch the documentary on the men who built the first nuclear bombs, please. Okay?
Who?
Please, because they live with the guilt for the rest of their lives. You really have to think about that kind of stuff when you put the weight behind it.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. We don't want to start that shit. Because we fire one off, we're getting fired on. Period. That's the way it works.
Those people lived with the guilt of it, even though it brought an end to a war for the rest of their life.
Who's in bed with China right now?
Well, we all in bed with them.
Right. So when we fire,
it's not a satisfying sleep.
If we fired off on China, we're gonna get nuked from how many countries? You know?
Oh, Larry. A lot of countries aren't as stupid as you think they are. Crystal says, "Oh shit, the train wreck's live." The train wreck has been live
Really?
and drinking for the past 5 hours.
Hey, you know, I
So,
noticed she
you
had a
know.
different shirt on the other day, and it didn't last very long. Well, I forget
I
what
don't
day
know,
it
but
was.
after the picture that got sent to me, honey, that black tank top ain't flattering. It's time to change it up.
What shirt or what picture? That one, yeah, you put it in the one chat. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's enough politics, death, gloom, and despair. Let's have some fun. What the fuck? What do you
Yeah,
have
come on
to do?
now.
Thank you.
Let's not discuss politics on my birthday.
What
No,
up,
no, no,
Jade?
Enough. Hey, did you like the birthday greeting you got from me? I'm just asking.
Yep.
You're welcome.
Did any
My
of
sister even texted me. She goes, "Happy birthday, bitch."
did any
Thanks,
of your
cunt.
did any of your coworkers wish you happy birthday?
Oh yeah, they wrote it on the daily schedule and everything.
Oh.
Aw,
And I think
cute.
it's even in the break room.
That's cool.
Yep, firemen, I saw that. Just had a tornado warning issued for Macomb, Mississippi area.
'Cause-
Yeah.
Yep, they're saying
It's
everywhere that got hit last Sunday is going to get hit again tonight.
Wait, for what?
Tornadoes.
Oh,
Yep.
shit.
Which is right now I'm under a flash flood watch.
Did you get your hurricane to sit on the porch with, at least? Or a piece of cake or a piece of pie? Anything to celebrate your birthday? You better have.
I got me some of these.
Okay. Just put little tiny candles in them.
And then I got wings
Oh, good.
that I'm gonna eat for dinner.
Holy shit, you see that pile of fucking food?
Where?
And who's that at the counter? Trainwreck's
Huh?
house.
Oh.
What?
At Trainwreck's
that's
house.
that's stepmommy ex stripper Lana.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Are you talking about the train wreck?
Yeah.
Train wreck on
Okay, I
over?
gotta see this food.
Oh, man, now I'm fucking hungry. Holy fuck. What is
You
it?
don't know
I
how
can't
long
even
that
tell
food's
what the
been
fuck it
sitting
is.
there. You could get salmonelli. as Grandpa used to
Salmonelli.
say.
Oh, it's shish kebabs. That's right. I forgot she was making that earlier. Chicken shish kebabs with pineapple and some other
I bet she
shit.
don't wipe down her counters after she puts the raw meat out. Ooh. You won't get salmonelli. Don't be thinking about that.
I didn't
And the
watch
cats-
long enough to notice if
and the
there was
cats
any
jump up
cross
on that
contamination. What?
The cats jump up on the counter.
Yeah.
She smokes on that counter.
Mm-hmm.
She cuts out lines. There's a video of her going, "Just do another bump, it'll speed you up." To her boyfriend.
Yeah, from last night.
Yep. Apparently he was speeding his ass all over the place.
Oh man.
Allegedly.
Him and the fucking batteries for the cat laser last night. That was fucking hilarious.
Oh, fill me in. What happened?
Oh, nothing other than, watching a tweaker search for AA batteries for 2 hours.
Nice.
It was hilarious. Found a random tooth bag in a Ziploc bag when he was looking for batteries. It's like, when was the last time you moved your furniture and cleaned underneath there? I can tell you the last time I did it. Today! And you know what I found under my couch? A shit ton of dimes. My
Wow.
dad must be trying to talk to me.
Damn, she's
Oh.
she's fucking rough looking,
Oh,
man.
ow.
She's not. I'm just watching. I'm not listening. She don't look happy, and she looks like
Oh, I'm
she's
guessing
in
she's
rough
still
shape.
super pissed at Dylan.
She always looks like she's
Steven.
constipated.
Her
Is
eyes
that
are.
old dude her boyfriend? Yes.
She's fucked up. Her eyes are not right.
Why is she pissed off at Dylan now?
For cranking last night. Supposedly
Oh.
she didn't know that he did that.
Hey,
And that's a deal breaker for her.
I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty. Oh, bitch. Yeah, it was a couple of days. She probably threw that ring at him too.
Mm-hmm. Fucking ghetto Scarlett O'Hara.
Okay, it is not raining, but it is foggy in the car now.
Yep, she's saying fuck this in regards to the relationship again. So your mom and your stepdad are over for dinner to celebrate your quote unquote promise. But yet you're sitting there talking about how you're done. Whatever.
Fucking dumb bitch. I'm sorry. Just be done with the fucking relationship already.
Right?
It's not fucking healthy.
Honey, is anything in her life healthy?
No.
Other than her alcohol consumption. She has very healthy alcohol consumption. Oh my goodness. Oh, hey, it's 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock somewhere here in Colorado. Guess what that means it's time for?
Mm-hmm. Some Tootsie Rolls.
Tootsie Rolls. I think 2 Tootsie Rolls should be suffice. And considering that I'm eating my 2 Tootsie Rolls on an empty stomach, then yeah, this will be fun here in a little bit.
Well, at least
Troy
I'm not
probably
going
said-
big.
No, I'm not doing another 4 like Amanda had me do the other day. Holy crap.
I was in on that too, remember?
Yes, you were. That's okay. Friday night. Oh my God, Friday night I took the same amount I always take. And I was so fucking, it wasn't even funny how gone I was. I don't know why it hit me so much harder Friday night than it normally does. Fuck you, Mustang. I'm not doing another 4.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe your body just hadn't gotten rid of the other.
What were
You
you
know one
talking
thing
about?
I am
I
gonna
love
miss
you too, Mustang.
about when all this shit is said and done?
Mm.
No traffic. I'm gonna miss there being no traffic at 7 o'clock at night to go home.
Yeah, I have to admit, I've been pretty happy with how quiet the highway's been lately, but
Yeah.
they're getting ready to redo the intersection just up from me, so it's going to be a living nightmare here pretty soon.
I don't think fixing the roads right now. Time.
Well, see, here I can't say that in the state of Georgia because they are always working on the interstates. Always.
No, I don't have the poops. I went to go see what was for dinner.
What's for dinner, Larry?
Leftover meatloaf, a little bit of cheesy potatoes, I think, and she's making me a baked potato.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Ooh, does Lori ever
Wait,
make,
I think. Hang on.
the fuck, asshole?
You okay?
Yep, I almost rear-ended some asshole who decided, oh, we're gonna jump right in front of you.
No, I was right. I remembered correctly.
I have
So-
no idea what I want for dinner.
What I was gonna say was, does Lori ever make meatloaf with cheese in it?
No.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
I don't think she would like it, and she eats it when she makes it, so. But there's only enough left for one. She's gonna have leftover beef stew. Michael G, it's not my channel, bro. I couldn't tell you. If you're talking about on my channel, a lot.
What was he asking?
How many watch hours you need to get monetized? Okay,
Oh,
the
maybe
reason.
he's asking in general.
Oh, I don't know, man.
4,000.
Like,
Yeah,
oh,
4,000.
4,000. Yeah. Isaac picked the two slaves. This is why the songs don't change. Isaac picked them because I guess they don't get hit. It doesn't get the channel taken down, so that's why we play the same songs in the beginning. That's what he wants played, so.
I will get out of my car now.
But as far as
Your
how
ass.
many for this channel, I have no idea.
Look, fucker, if you're gonna ride my ass, at least pull my fucking hair.
Oh, shit.
Amen. Tell
See,
him, girl.
my name's just blue. I have a wrench. That's all. If it was yellow, then I could check.
You need that
Thank-
pepper stick
thanks,
my mom
Jason.
had. I'm not in heat to get off my ass.
I have road rage. See,
prob-
this is why I mute when I drive.
Not yet, Candy. I don't think he found anyone to record the shows. So, the sooner I get a video card is the sooner that the shows will be recorded. Because until we find someone, if we find someone before then, cool, but if we don't have anybody by then I'm gonna do it.
Oh, so
'Cause-
you haven't gotten your check yet?
No,
I know, Social Security people, like people who are on Social Security and disability, I think get theirs by the 22nd.
22nd? What the
yeah.
fuck? What?
Those, unemployed...
Brutal. That's like 3
It's in a
days.
few days.
Damn it, I want it now!
God.
Or no, sorry, not unemployed. Then the fourth round of checks going into checking accounts will be
Non-filers.
like 4 or 5 days after the 22nd, and then checks go out in the mail shortly thereafter. For those that don't have information on file.
Well, hopefully. Soon. Fuckers.
Yes.
I like pineapple on pizza. Why are we having this debate again? Some people like it, some people don't. Please don't start this. This gets Isaac riled up, and he comes in here and he reminds us all that it does not belong.
And he might take hostages this time.
Yeah, please don't.
Is it also Trainwreck's fucking birthday?
No, that was
a few days
Thursday.
Okay.
She better not be claiming this day, too.
Oh, somebody
will
said
fuck
it
a
in their
bitch
chat.
up.
Yeah, Jane, yeah.
It's my birthday, damn it. I'll say whatever the fuck I want.
Thanks, Fraulein.
Yeah, there's
When
a reason
Fraulein
that doesn't
said-
happen, Fraulein. It's okay.
I can't read chat, so I don't know what's being said. I mean, I know cops aren't out and about, but I'm not going to go that risky when I'm driving.
Please stop this debate on the pizza, please.
Oh, the other night when we had, when some customers had some pizza delivered to the store, they had one pizza that had like spinach, onions, olives, banana peppers, some of this weird tan sausage meat chunks.
Hey, Jade,
Yes.
did you know that banana peppers don't actually have bananas in them?
Oh no, I didn't.
I'll be damned.
Yeah,
Don't
that shit
worry,
was
Eric-
that shit was
Erica
fucking
didn't know
funny.
either.
Yeah, I was there during that part. I actually clued in, or I was on my lunch. And I was like, oh wait, Isaac went live. Let me see what it's about real quick while I'm on lunch. There's a cop right next to me. Ah, fun. But I was like, what the fuck is this bitch on? And then there was like a coworker that was in his truck right next to me. He looks over and he goes, did I really hear what I just heard? I'm like, yeah, some bitch thought banana peppers had bananas in them. He rolled up his windows and he's like, I'm done.
I'm looking for a pic.
Hey guys, don't forget to hit that like button.
And also, don't forget that if you are in need right now, we are still accepting Amazon list. Please, if you need help, there's no shame in asking for it. And if you want to stay anonymous, we will keep you anonymous.
As long as it's not like $157 worth of pistachios. Slow down. Oh, there's a cop right there.
Ew. Pickled eggs are eggs with pickles in them. That's gross.
What?
Nothing. Mike Smith just put, she probably thinks that pickled eggs are eggs with pickles in them.
Oh, okay. Now it sounds better.
Why did you think I was that dumb? I'm not like Jessica Simpson thinking chicken of the sea is really fucking chicken, you know.
No, I thought you were reading somebody thought that, and I was like, what the fuck?
I'll never forget that. I would like watch that back and forth. Like that bitch just said that. She really thinks that's fucking chicken, dumbass.
Holy shit, it's hot in here. Turn off the heat. I can tell you though, I am loving the temperature here right now. Normally this time of year it is 80 degrees. Right now it is 51.
Chilled Fox just said she probably thinks punani is an actual fruit. Oh my god. She probably would. She's stupid.
She's probably one of those people that ask where do lamb chops come from. Although I do know somebody who did ask that question, but they were young.
Alright, there's mine. Somebody asked if I had a double neck.
If you had a double neck,
Yeah.
like no, but I can make it. I can make myself have a double chin.
I actually need to do some work on that thing. restring it. I did get a set of strings for the 12-string side.
I can see that Tootsie Roll.
Here's some guitars that I just don't break out. That most of them. Some of them you've seen, some
I
of
gotta
them you
go, you
haven't.
guys, but I'll talk to you later, alright?
Okay.
No! Too right.
Some of them are hanging up, some of them aren't.
Four, 3, 2, 1. Star was talking about Tootsie Rolls and the song's on.
Star's eating a cracker.
I just got rid of 9 of them and then took one back and then bought 2 more. So 6. I got rid of 6.
The fuck are you doing? Oh my god, what is it with you people?
That's
Y'all are talking about food, and I'm starving because I haven't eaten anything yet today.
it's just
There's a fucking cul-de-sac down there, bitch.
it's a little guitar with a speaker in the middle of it with distortion. It plays. It plays like the guitar, like an electric. I can play on it. You just got to tune it up to G or some shit.
I'm so glad I'm home now. I'm so glad I'm home.
And it has an output. You can plug it into an amp. So,
I don't know how much more of an idiocy
I was thinking about taking the speaker out, putting a pickguard in, putting a couple of pickups in, at least a single coil in the neck, and then doing a fret level. Like, make it really play good. I'd have to make the pickguard though. They don't make them that big or that little. I'd have to take a Strat and like try to downsize it and print it out on a printer to get the shape.
Ooh, Larry.
What? Oh, talking about guitars. I know. I'm sorry. Bad Larry. Bad. Stop it.
I'm sorry, but right now all I can think about is food, and the person that is on kitchen duty this week is not currently talking to me because I told him earlier that I was going to take a sledgehammer to the motor of his vehicle.
Ooh. Somebody pissed you off.
Uh-huh. I don't think that you should, redline rev an engine of a vehicle just because you can when somebody bought you that.
Yeah.
I would think since you didn't pay for it with your own fucking money that you would appreciate it and take care of it.
That's why they
but that's
don't
neither here nor there.
That's why they don't appreciate it, because they didn't have to fucking work for it. Well, do I cry when I see rock stars smash guitars? No, because a lot of times they're piece of crap fucking guitars, or their tech fixes it real quick. No, it's not a big deal. It's just a guitar. Like, you see people smash them on stage at the end of a show. It's a piece of crap. They're not smashing a Fender. They're smashing a Mexican Fender or a Squire or something that's $100 and some. It's not a big deal. There's a million of them. What's a Relish Seymour? EMGs, I like them, but you gotta change the battery. You don't have to change the battery with Seymour Duncan. This is not for guitar talk, damn it, Chala. You're gonna get me fucking in trouble. There's rules. No guitar talk. No computer talk. No car talk.
It's in the handbook.
Yeah. Would I cry if someone smashed my guitar? No, I beat him in the fucking face until they were bloody. Talking about chips. Well, no, that was in context of well, that they do make them. That's what I know China makes. They make a lot of other things like blenders and microwaves and guitars. I can't help it, okay? It's what I know. I can only talk about what I know. If I don't know about it, I can't really talk about it. Like, I can't talk about her drunken fiasco the last day because I haven't fucking watched it.
Out what we're gonna do for dinner.
Huh?
I think I figured out what I want to do for dinner. I think we need some steak and chicken and shrimp fajitas.
Oh,
I think
that
that's
does
what
sound
I'm
good.
I think we need some fajitas tonight.
No, but when I get done this stream, I will go back to researching something computers, I'm sure. No, but I worked in one, Zach. I was actually there way longer than I thought I was. It was like 4 years or something. I thought I was there about a year. Time flies.
I don't know how much sour cream you want.
Thank you.
Look at that. Get rid of that. Turn on that. Ow!
You done with the sour cream?
No.
Now you get to see how like foggy I make with my car.
Thank you. So, what are you having for dinner, Jade? Or did you?
Wings.
You already had them?
No, they're sitting right next to me.
Nice.
I know the kiddos probably gonna steal some of them.
So how was work?
Slow as fuck.
Did they get you some cupcakes or something?
Nah, I couldn't figure out what I wanted. They asked, they're like, what do you want? I was like, I don't know. Normally, every year, I have a customer that comes in. She gets me a cookie cake.
Oh, nice.
Because me and her daughter share birthdays. But I knew this year, like with everything happening, they wouldn't be in.
Yeah. Well, then you should have told them when they asked you cookie cake. Kept the tradition going.
Oh no, usually I'll bring the cookie cake home and it doesn't get eaten for a few days.
What's the state of quarantine there?
As of right now, any store that's still, or any business that's still opening is now required to wear masks.
Okay. Do they require the general public to go out wearing masks?
I don't know. I think that's the next step. Because we're still jumping up like 700 confirmed cases a day. Now, if this was Florida, their beaches are already open.
That's just crazy.
And it was supposed to be for just essential purposes. And they opened the beaches at like 6 o'clock Friday night, and everybody swarmed the beach. Like dumbasses.
It was like Lori's dad went to go fishing, because I know in Pennsylvania they restocked everything just recently. They even put trophies in a lot this year. He goes out to go fishing. He gets his license, gets all his gear ready, throws it out there. He gets a hit on a big one. He said he could see it. It was one of the albino ones or whatever. Right? It was like a bright yellow or white trout, whatever. And then it got away, and then some dude comes walking over, and he's like, "Yeah, they just closed fishing." It's like, wait, what? Yeah, in Pennsylvania, I guess you can't fish anymore, from what I understand.
I have a teenage boy who claims he's not hungry and he doesn't want anything.
Say, good, make me something then.
I call bullshit.
He don't want to make it.
Nah, he's still mad at me for saying I was going to put a sledgehammer through his motor. Shit happens.
Yep.
I apologize for losing my cool. That's all I can do. Although I will admit, Larry, I thought of you when I went to the store yesterday.
Did ya?
I did. There was no toilet paper.
Bummer. That sucks.
But I did get Clorox wipes.
Nice.
Well, generic Clorox wipes, generic Lysol, antibacterial dish soap, and a thermometer.
Oh,
Yay.
finally.
Yep, finally had all that stuff back in stock. There we go. Hang on. I gotta go break up arguing.
I gotta remember my microphone's right there.
When the fuck is toilet paper gonna come back, man? Damn it.
Well, stores are getting it, just people are buying it as soon as they put it out on the shelves.
Yeah.
So, like, I've got to ask somebody I know who works in grocery, like the grocery part of the store, when the shipment of toilet paper comes in, and if he can hold one aside for me.
Yeah, I need to find some. I'm not out yet, but I don't want to be.
Yeah, and I really don't want to crochet toilet paper.
Uh-huh.
Like how smoky my car is.
Steve said they said MFW is prohibited from swimming in bodies of water. Can't get the smell off the fish.
Look at this. It's crazy. When I open my car door, my neighbors are probably gonna be thinking I'm like smoking pot or something in here. Because all this is gonna go one way.
Whew, I gotta chill. But I have food.
Yay, food.
My blood sugar's dropping. I know it is. I can feel it.
Don't you hate that?
I cannot wait until dinner cooks. So
I don't have to worry about that. I had some chocolate muffins to keep mine up.
I'm gonna nosh on some potato salad real quick.
That was fucking good. Oh yeah.
Deviled egg potato salad.
That's what I need to do, get some stuff to make my mom's potato salad. And then add bacon to it.
Ooh, that would be good.
It is so good. I've known people who hate potato salad, but they will eat my mom's potato salad.
No, just getting down to the end of it, just finishing it. And yeah, it was good. Oh, shit. I haven't had a good baked potato in a while. We're planting a lot of potatoes this year. Just gonna expand the potato garden too. Just wasn't enough.
Nothing like trying to have a little bite to eat real quick and seeing diarrhea videos on frickin' Twitter. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Really?
Thank you.
Did Isaac have something to do with that?
No.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Guys, I hate to be rude and do this to you, but I'm gonna drop out. I'm gonna go eat.
Okay.
Enjoy
Bye.
your food.
Enjoy.
If you're still on when I get done, I'll come back. If not, y'all
Okay.
have a good evening. Take care of each other. And happy birthday, Jade!
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Oh, wow. Shit, Jade.
What?
What do you want to talk about?
I don't even know. Everyone's dropping like flies.
I was thinking about seeing if anybody else wanted to come up, but I wanted to maybe bring somebody new up, but I'm not sure who.
Let's see who's in chat. Give me my
Where's
phone.
Zatch at? Oh, he split. That's right.
Damn. Let's see. Let's see. This book shaker, alpha go to live chat.
What's that?
There was a couple of Get Faux Pas up here.
I don't know where Faux Pas is, guys. He doesn't come out very often. It's few and far between. Last time I talked to him was like a year ago. I remember it was the one call after my channel got struck for porn. Remember when it got taken over?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah, Alpha. Don't remind me. Is Brent here? I seen eyeballs earlier. Where is Brent? But see, here's the thing, guys. I get around Brent, I want to talk about guitars and stuff.
I don't think I even saw Brent typing.
No, he popped eyeballs earlier.
Uh,
I'm looking.
And Alpha, it's all we are saying is give Lair a chance.
Yeah, you don't have to correct him if you don't want to. Oh, Brent.
Fireman was like, switch over to your channel, then you can talk about guitars.
No. No. Oh, there he is.
Larry doesn't sing, Jason.
Nah, man, I wish I did. I just never have. It's probably because I've always been with Lori, and it's embarrassing to have someone hear you practice singing. Because I know what they went through with me playing guitar in the beginning. I wasn't very good.
Oh, it's funny is whenever I first brought home a clarinet,
Yeah.
I was living with my mom, my dad, my sister, my aunt, and her son. And I was practicing one day, and my cousin comes in the room. He's like, "What is that god awful noise?" And I was like, "Yeah, I know I'm horrible." So, like, for a month straight, I made sure I was horrible just to get on his nerves. Because I was like 13 and he was in his 20s.
And I was always playing guitar. I could clear a house. If I had a house full of friends and I got tired of them being there, I'd just pick up the guitar. They were gone. They all make excuses. Well, I gotta go. Yeah, okay, bye. And then after they all leave and the door closes, I just put the guitar down and put the TV on, whatever I want to watch. Starshine said, "Don't forget, do one good deed today and pay your fucking debts. Make a podcast, Larry, then you could speak about guitars as much as you desire." You gotta learn how to spell guitars. That's Quick Shaker. That's sacrilegious. Guitar.
Okay, I'm gonna see how smoky I can get my car.
Hey V, what's up?
Hi V.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Everybody's gonna go off and eat dinner, I'm sure, and I'm gonna go watch TV now that I'm full.
Yeah, I'll probably go upstairs, eat dinner, play around with OBS, see if I can figure all this out.
Oh wait, today's Sunday, right?
Yes.
Yeah, gaming night. I forgot.
Oh,
I'm doing
shit.
that tonight. Yes. like
That was
another
lightning.
hour and a half, something like that. So I can watch some YouTube videos till then.
Yeah,
Fuck
I'm gonna go
yes.
inside soon. Because that was lightning.
All right, guys. Yeah, it's been fun. Everyone, have a good night. Thanks for coming out. And Jade, happy birthday. Everybody wish Jade a happy birthday. Come on. And hit that like button if you haven't on your way out. And everyone have a good night. Later.
Have a good night.